One thing I won't tolerate is if you are in a relationship and you just lose yourself completely in that relationship. Let's say you have dreams that you need to be pursuing, but because your man doesn't like a particular dream, I'm not talking about bad content. I'm not talking about bad dreams or portraying yourself in a bad light. But what I'm talking about is if the dreams are valid and then your man says, "Oh, I don't want you to venture into tailoring. I don't want you to venture into this because of some reasons," or even venture into content creation like I'm doing, then you need to stop and listen to this video, because in this video I'll be sharing with you simple ways to prioritize your self-care in a relationship, and that's some period. Now the first one is to schedule your alone time. Many a times we do used to forget that before we met this particular person we were existing. Yeah, we were existing. And most of the times, because we are always around this person, we just become low and drained. It's not because of a negative vibe, or always being around a particular person all the time will drain you of your own personal energy. So what this tip is talking about is to schedule or prioritize your own alone time for you to recharge, for you to think, for you to pursue the things that you want to do, for you to talk to yourself and know the places that you are flopping in to become a better person. And the second tip is to pursue your goals. Like I said earlier in the intro of this video, I would not like a situation whereby I see my friend in a relationship and she was this ambitious person trying to pursue creativity, and immediately she entered the relationship, she's just lost. Or because her man doesn't like this particular dreams of her, she'll just quit it. That is very discouraging. So if you are in a relationship, you need to pursue your goals regardless. So long the goals are valid, so long the goals are making you a better person. The third way is to stay connected to friends. Like, I don't get why you would say you are in a relationship and the friends that you've been with before you enter the relationship has just been let loose. I'm not talking about bad friends. I'm not talking about friends that gossip and all of those things. I mean genuine friends that are in your circle, or just because you feel like you don't want the girls to interfere with your relationship, you're not feeling this sense of distrust around even friends or even family members or even your connections because you're in a relationship with a person. It doesn't make sense to me. So what I feel and what I know is that you should stay connected to your friends, stay connected to your family members, to your relatives, to people that make you a better person and better version of yourself. Because if you feel like you just want to be an island of your own because you are in a relationship, that person that you're in a relationship with might not have the necessary connections to move you to the next step, especially when you're a career woman. And I'm not talking about just women, I'm talking about both men and women. So if you have good circles around yourself and you just recently entered a relationship, do not just discard those circles, because you can never tell when they will come in handy. And now the final tip, which is the most obvious, is to take care of your personal health. I don't want you to be loose guarding in terms of how you eat well, the kind of food you eat, or even how you incorporate exercise into your daily routine.